Guys, this is a new Emperor 2, and well, I've been observing because you need to observe it, and I've noticed a trend, yeah, a particular trend, and the trend is like yeah, everybody, well, the main guys begin to react to this, and I've glimpsed through it once, but it wasn't, because I was like, please, it can't be, they're not, like, why would they, like, I don't know, like, and then I found out that the problem, it's not their fault, it's just because they stay in a country where guns are legalized. But then I think there should be like a stage, an age where you should have a pistol, and then I don't know, man. Like, let's just have a glimpse of it. But there was a killing. Or various killings that occurred, and I think, yeah, I don't know. So let's try. I'm not going to skip. I'm just going to watch it and give you the best reactions I can give about it. But yeah, these kids are killers and liars, because I remember what I saw about them. They ain't got no brain, no sense, no nothing. Yeah. Okay, let's dive into it.
Be honest, baby, it's okay.
Because you're gonna feel so much better. You're gonna feel so much better.
When they pull this GPS, will it show that you were at home in your bed, or will it show that you were somewhere else?
This is some that's serious.
If you know, watch it.
I don't know.
Of 3 teenagers were discovered over a period of several days in the same neighborhood in Marion County, Florida. The police didn't know what to think. This would set the tone for the rest of the case, as the emerging suspects all seemed intent on blaming each other. The identity of the alleged perpetrator, along with the motive for the heartless murders, turned out to be more alarming than anyone wanted to believe. The police first learned that something was terribly wrong just before midnight on March 30th, 2023, when they received this 911 call.
There's a girl laying in front of my road and she's dying.
Okay, is she awake?
She's dying, I don't know. She's bleeding out of her head. She's gargling on her blood.
You need to turn her on her side so she doesn't choke, okay?
It doesn't matter what side, like on what side?
No, just turn her on her side so she doesn't choke on the blood, okay?
Oh, God.
Is she awake?
No.
Okay, is she breathing?
She's breathing.
Oh.
Do you know how far they are?
I don't have an ETA, but they are on the way, okay?
Deputies from the Marion County Sheriff's Department arrived moments before the ambulance. While paramedics rushed to try to save the victim, the deputies tried to get a grasp on the chaotic scene. Within 5 minutes of the ambulance arriving, the victim was on her way to the nearest hospital. The Sheriff's Department was left to pick apart the seemingly inexplicable scene.
She's not responsive? No, not responsive. No, there's no ID, no nothing.
Young girl, older girl?
Younger girl. The shoe's right there, and that's been moved.
She was right there, right?
Yeah. And there's blood everywhere. I was not expecting that.
No. Well, I thought it was gonna be BS, honestly.
Yeah, I immediately thought she had got, like, hit by a car. And I seen the big, but I've never seen an exit wound in the head.
Yeah.
So I wasn't aware. Oh, yeah. She's laying down, it's all pulled out. I mean, it was...
And she was still breathing?
Rapid breathing.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Medic said she ain't gonna have it.
Yeah, more than likely. I mean, if she did, that's wild.
When police made contact with the 911 caller, they learned that he was just as confused about the situation as the deputies. He only became aware that something was amiss when he got a call from his neighbor across the street.
You didn't hear nothing at all?
She told me it sounded like someone crashed into my dumpster, and then there was like 2 shots.
The neighbor in question made her way over to talk to the deputies directly. Unfortunately, what she said only served to make the situation even more mysterious.
So, around what time did you hear? You said it sounded like a gun,
Yeah, it wasn't a loud gunshot. I would say about 20, 30 minutes ago. It wasn't a loud gunshot, but I heard about 4 or 5. And I kind of blew it off casually, and then I just looked out of my window because I did think it was strange with it, how late it was. And I saw the car run into the dumpster. And once I seen the car run into the dumpster, I stepped out my door, and I seen a man run out of the car towards down the road towards my yard, and I yelled at him, "What the f are you doing?" And then I seen him run back towards the car, take a minute, and I was calling him because it was his dumpster, and I seen him skirt off into the neighborhood.
Did you see if anybody was in? Was it only one? Was there
I
several
only
people?
seen one person running, and it was a male. It had a male figure, had a hat on. I want to say he was like 5 foot, maybe, but it was only one dude running down the road.
This once again tracked with the evidence as police found several sets of footprints at the scene.
Did you hear the crash first, or did you hear what sounded like
I heard the gunshots first.
Where did you?
The deputies closed down the main entrances and exits.
Okay, guys. I'm not going to say anything till I see the suspects and then hear their side of the story, because at this moment, it's like it's a crime. I don't know. Should we call it a crime scene? Yeah, because now we're talking about gunshots. Gunshots. 4, 5, 2. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, let's because now it's just speculation. We're seeing footprints. They're saying okay, the body was here. There's a lot of blood. Dumpster being crashed into. You know, those kind of stuff. So I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to allow it. Yeah, I'm just going to allow it. Feel me?
To the Forest Lakes Park neighborhood, hoping to catch the alleged shooter as he attempted to flee. Unfortunately, the area was heavily wooded, with plenty of places to hide and lots of back roads. This made for a difficult search for police, and an easy getaway for the alleged perpetrator. Meanwhile, the hospital where the victim was being treated was able to provide some help in that regard. They identified the girl as 16-year-old Layla Silvernail. Her grandparents, who were her legal guardians, were understandably distraught. Detectives first made contact with her grandfather, Kenneth.
Layla was found, she was apparently with a gunshot wound, and she was taken to the hospital. So that's part of the reason why we came here, was to let you know about her status, but we also wanted to know any information that you had about who she was with yesterday, who she hanged out with.
What's she in the hospital for?
She had to...
How do you, I said I wasn't going to talk about it, but how do you meet an old man? An old man. And then you tell him, oh, your granddaughter was shot in the head and she's in the hospital. Come on, man. Like, the nigga's old. The nigga's old. Don't cause another problem. Don't now take him into panic attack, hypertensive mode. But there should be a way to announce bad news. Yeah. Oh, because I don't get it. Like, do we just...
The gunshot wound.
I don't feel it.
She was shot. You're kidding.
No, that's what I told you when
This is what I've been trying to tell her. You're hanging around with a crew.
Kenneth hurried to the back of the house to get his wife, Lisa.
Shot! What?
Layla's grandmother only seemed to become more distressed when the detectives tried to ask her questions.
Lisa, come here. Lisa.
You don't just go
have a seat right here.
and then you announce something like that.
She's going to be at the hospital. I don't know anything. That's why I said talk to you.
I'm the victim advocate, okay? I'm here for you. Have a seat for us. We need some
here for them
information
because
so
the
we
way
can find
you
out who did this.
You see, these people are focused. The lady asking this question here, she's focused more on who was she with than the fact that you just announced to 2 old people how her granddaughter was shot in the head, or their granddaughter was shot in the head. Like you're telling them you're for them, but then the way you announce the news matters. You say it's like you're meant to say, okay, this is what happened. I don't know if you guys can sit down. Let's discuss when you're okay. You know, give them time to soak in the news. Not just go, oh, your granddaughter was shot, she's in the hospital. I want to know if she was with anybody last night. Come on, that's not how they do things, man. That is not how they do things. I'm not good with that. I'm not good with that. I would have preferred if she had said, okay, we have some bad news. Can you please sit down? Can you be sitting while we discuss? And then you say it in such a way that it comes as a shock, but not a shock like, oh, okay, while I'm still thinking about my granddaughter being shot, I'm now thinking about who she was with. Nah. I don't support that. I'm just saying it out now so nobody will take me on the comments. I really do not support that at all, man.
This, okay?
I'd like to know too.
We
I will
need...
go and I will shoot their asses. Oh no!
Lisa, listen.
Where was she shot at? Does anybody know anything?
She was shot in the head.
You don't announce. Oh God. You know. I promised you guys I wasn't going to talk till they show the suspects. But at this moment, I'm pissed off. I'm really pissed off, man. I really don't even feel like reacting to this stuff again because I'm just going to continue talking. And then it's a 1 hour, 4 minutes, 35 seconds video. If I continue talking, this video is going to enter 3 hours. Ah, Christ. You don't do that. Where was she shot at? In the head. Like, you don't. Come on. There's a way to announce news to someone. Oh, Christ, man. Oh, shit. Man, you don't do. Yeah. You don't do that. You don't announce news like that. You don't announce news like that. To me, yeah, that's you make it, because it's like they came with this, oh, let's just announce the news, but let's get information out of them. Now, I don't know. And we're just 6 minutes 27 seconds into the video. Okay.
Listen,
See how the woman is.
that's all we have right now, okay?
You don't.
This can't be happening. This can't be happening.
The situation was actually more horrifying than Lisa knew.
What? Oh, no, man. No. I know it's a live reaction, but I ain't got time for this, man. I think I'm just going to download you. Download. Okay guys, we'll be back. I used to download the video and